And Isco doing superbly to win back possession. Keeper did his job to begin with. Extremely sloppy in possession. Well, when you sit off like this, you invite pressure. And he takes on the shot. His third goal of the match, and you cannot argue with that.
Well, he's tearing this defence apart. They can't cope with him. Well, having scored two, he's going to get the hat-trick at some point, you feel. He's just so full of confidence, never looked like missing.
Well, this is threatening to get out of hand. Just look at the scoreline. And 3 minutes will be added on for stoppages. You've got to keep the ball a bit better than that. Fantastic overall read by Isco. A very attractive looking move, easy on the eye, but nothing there. Good looking sequence, running towards goal. Will he? And in it goes!
Well, here's the replay. Sometimes keepers use those posts as the part of their defence, but not on that occasion. In off the woodwork.
Well, you've got to say. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Underway in the second half. And after such a lopsided first 45 minutes, is it possible to think they could turn this around? Delightful pass. Vinicius Junior. Firing it in. And the ball is in the net.
The crowd have gone crazy, and quite rightly so. What a finish that is. Well, as we look at this again, what they always say, focus on the ball, ensure you strike it cleanly. He's done just that. What a finish.
And we're underway again. This game very much over as a contest. And passing with a velvet touch. And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, here it is again. It's just a perfectly weighted ball in behind, and not a bad finish either. Great goal.
Well, sadly, we have to conclude that this hasn't really been a contest, but all credit to any side committed to scoring goals like this. And a quick reminder, we've got more football from La Liga coming up for you live here on EA TV. It's Real. Can he put it away? And this time, it's in!
Well, as we can see, if a striker is free in the box and the great ones just stand still, they know chances will come in that position, and he wasn't disappointed.
Well, we're underway again, and this game was finished as a contest a long time ago. Slipshod passing. A more exciting La Liga action coming up for you here on EA TV. It's Real Madrid against Atletico.
Yeah, the fixtures come in thick and fast. Should be a good game, that. Though hopefully that's not the commentator's curse.
Well, both teams have had substitutes warming up, and now both will rely on their respective benches. Javi Moyano. Extremely sloppy in possession. This attack looks highly promising. James. Well, he found himself in an illegal position, hence offside.
Well, a silly mistake there, really silly.
Well, big news for PSG fans. They've got their Manley.
Well, Derek, a figure of around £35 million is being bandied around. I'd say you're getting a lot of player for that sort of money. He should be a real asset to the club.
Oh, goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. Real chance. And this time, it's in. Well, the goal will not stand. It is offside.
Yeah, good football there, but just straight offside.
Well, they get high marks for that move, but they couldn't make it count. Alexandro is with Vinicius Junior, and he's broken free. Real Madrid couldn't maintain possession. Happy to take on the shot. He's gone for power, Lee, but it's wide.
Well, no real direction, but the power was there. And you're right, it's just gone past the post.
Poor touch, and they no longer have custody of the ball. And it will be a free kick to Real Madrid. A very attractive looking move, easy on the eye, but nothing there. Opportunity it is. It's still alive. What a vital intervention. Well, there's been a goal at the Estadio Ramon Sanchez-Pizjuan. Alan McInally can tell us more.
It's a third goal.
Just over the crossbar with that header.
Oh, it's a perfect cross. It's a perfect position. And he just gets underneath it, over the bar.
Apologies for interrupting Alan McInally. Just to confirm, Sevilla have found the net in that match. And they are running away with it, seemingly. 3-0 in front. I think he knew he was guilty of fouling. Free kick conceded. And a goal kick will be next. Here's Ramos. Federico Valverde. He's enjoying space. Oh, he's through here. Delivered into the area here. And this time, it's in.
Well, here it is again, Derek. And when the ball goes in wide areas, sometimes defenders struggle to stop the crosses. They did on that occasion. And in the end, it's poor defending, but the ball's ended up in the back of the net.
We're underway again. This game very much over as a contest. Inside the last quarter of an hour. Slipshod passing. He's going forward well here. Still possibilities. His third goal of the match, and you cannot argue with that.
Well, he's tearing this defence apart. They can't cope with him. Well, having scored two, he's going to get the hat-trick at some point, you feel. He's just so full of confidence, never looked like missing.
Well, it has been one-sided, but they deserve the plaudits for the fact that they've kept going and going. Sofiane Feghouli. On the ball, Chukwueze. And very deftly cut out. 10 minutes left for play in this match. He's in with a chance. Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. Sergi Guardiola. And that was a very fine read. Ricardo Pereira. Well, he found himself in an illegal position, hence offside.
Well, a silly mistake there, really silly.
And great use of the ball to keep possession. Unable to keep the ball that time. Rodriguez. Ricardo Pereira. An awful lot of green space to run into. And he failed to get it away properly. Well, they would have been in a decent position there, but offside.
Oh, what a wasted opportunity that is.
Given away. Good-looking sequence. Read it magnificently and intercepted. And the referee is going to add on 4 added minutes. Sustained pressure and they have the ball now. Possession changes hands, the interception there. Can he open the door to a potential goal? A case of foiling the opposition by whatever means. Trying his luck from long range. Feghouli. And now it is truly final. The match is over. A pretty useful night's work from Eden Hazard. Lee, your verdict?
Well, when you go home after a game, you always critique your own game performance. He's got nothing to criticise about that game today.
Intelligent threaded.
In my motion, they can't seem to focus. I know where my devotion is.